What if Deku was the reincarnation of Sasori? We all know how Sasori is the greatest puppeteer, so I'm putting his knowledge into Izuku. As we begin the story, Izuku was a happy kid that liked to play with puppets. Always seems to moving them around as if they were actually fighting on their own. When it was time for him to get his quirk assessment, he was told he was quirkless, which upset him. When it was time for him to go into, yeah, I'm skipping a lot, I do not care, okay? When it was in his school, he continued to play with his puppets. People found it creepy that he still played with those things. Now, this is an interaction between him and Bakugo. You're still playing with those dumb things, huh, Deku? They're not dumb, they're awesome. Huh. Oh, please, they're so weak. What could they possibly do? They may be weak now, but I can make them better. Ha! Sure, stupid puppets can beat someone. Ha! Why don't you just do it all a favor and stop trying to be a hero? As he walked away, I'll show him my puppet's gonna be good. And that's when he got an idea. I can make my own puppets. As when he got home, he started to go into the back. He brought some wood with him to create his own puppet. As he continued to make the puppet, which I will tell you later, he began to get tired and he fell asleep. By the time he got home, by the time he fell asleep, he appeared to be awake in just a black space. Huh? Where am I? So you are my reincarnation. He looks back and sees a red-haired person. Who are you? You can call me Sasori. Seems like my reincarnation gained my love of puppets. What do you want? Nothing. I'm just here to give you my knowledge of puppets, as well as two of my favorites. He opened a scroll and summoned the third Kazekage, and I can't remember the name of that other puppet, but basically it was the one that's right here, the one next to him. So yeah. As he continued, when you wake up, you'll have this scroll. Inside the scroll, we'll have these two of my puppets. I figured I would give you these two, seeing how this one, he points at the third Kazekage puppet, is basically impossible for you to get your hands on. Huh? Why? You'll see when you bring him into a fight. Okay. This one I use as a defensive shield, seeing how most of the time puppeteers are vulnerable. So I use him to make it not as vulnerable for me. That's pretty smart. Yeah, I know. So, hopefully you can do better with puppeteering than me. I'd honestly like to see someone do that. So, you're a puppeteer? Yep. The best puppeteer, able to control over 300 puppets. Well, not over 3, but about 300. Wow. I know. So go out and show them what puppeteering can really do, kid. Got it, Sasori. And then he woke up, seeing that the scroll is next to him. He then got all of Sasori's memories, allowing him to figure out exactly what the puppet can do. So that's what he meant. Crow and black ant puppets. That seems like an interesting combo. Oh shoot, I have school. He then grabbed the puppet scroll, and then started to leave the house. He still played with his small puppets, but he now kept the scroll hidden in a pocket of his. As they continue watching him play with that puppet. Can't believe he still plays with that thing. I know, right? He should have stopped by now. It's so dumb. How can he even control the thing? He doesn't have a quirk. I know. It just makes us stupid. Whatever. As when the teacher came in, he said, "Alright, class, now you're gonna need to write down what you're done plan on doing for the future." The entire class, the entire class groans. Oh, I'm just kidding. I know you all want to be heroes. That everyone in the class cheers using their quirks minus Bakugo and Midoriya. Huh? It seems like we have someone who wants to go to UA. What? But that school is very low on chances. Midoriya says in his head, "Only for the hero course, dummies." Whatever. Huh. And it seems that it's Katsuki Bakugo. Huh. Dang right, teach. Don't put me in with a bunch of these losers. They'll be lucky to become a sidekick for a stupid D-lister. Huh? What did you say? That you heard me. Oh, and it seems Midoriya also wants to go. The entire class stopped twisting and started laughing. Him? Seriously, he can't do anything. Sure, what's he supposed to do? Without a quirk. Lie down and let villains strike him? As that happened, an explosion can be heard in the class. Ugh. I told you not to apply, you dumb nerd. I guess that's something we're both not good at, listening to others. Huh? What did you say? As Bakugo tried to attack him, then they saw a puff of smoke and then Baku covered in iron sand. What the? You had. What the heck is that? He saw the third Kazekage puppet, mouth open and iron sand being released. It's a puppet. I thought that would have been obvious. How the heck can it do this? That's for me to know and for you to never find out, Katsuki. Now excuse me, I'm leaving. I'm gonna train with my puppets more, as well as create a few more. As he started walking. Oh, I almost forgot. His finger twitches, and the iron sand around Bakugo goes back to the puppet. See ya. He starts walking out, and he leaves. This puppet is really good. I wonder what else it can do. Guess I'll have to figure out another day. Someone's following me from underground. He summons his third Kazekage puppet, but it can't be sensed by the other guy, seeing how it doesn't have a life signature. When he got to an underpass of a roadway or tunnel, the sludge villain came out and said, "Ah, kid, I need your body now. I didn't know that monster would be here. Let me see. No, not an option for you." Then he just got splattered by iron sand. He looks down and said, "What the? So you don't have a physical core, huh? Well, this is fun." He jumped back and started manipulating his puppet, making it shoot more iron sand at the villain, capturing him. Well, that's certainly something. He then heard a booming voice. "Have no fear, I am late. Hello, citizen. What, have you seen any sludge villain anywhere?" "Oh yeah, he's there." He then points at a ball of rotating iron sand. "He's in there." "Yep, I admit, I'm impressed that he was able to avoid being captured for so long. If I didn't have my puppet, I would have probably been dead." "Huh?" "Right there." He then looks at where he is pointing, seeing a puppet near the iron sand. "Wow." "Yep." He then tosses All Might an empty bottle and "Go on, contain him. Just put your hand near the iron sand, and I'll make my puppet send the sludge villain there." After the sludge villain was captured, "That's pretty good, kid." "Yeah, well, gotta go." "Yeah." Then All Might jumped away, and then Izuku started heading home. When he was about to reach his house, he saw an explosion. Oh, I wonder what that could be. He then started running there, and when he got to the location, he saw the sludge villain surrounding a kid. Ugh, seriously. And even the heroes can't do anything. Man, that's some BS. Whatever. He then he basically never put his puppet away from when he saw All Might. He started manipulating the puppet, sending iron sand to pull Katsuki out of the blob. He was managing to do that because, well, the sludge villain can't really do anything. Explosions can't really affect magnetism, so yeah. So he was able to pull him out and deal with that. When he was about to send more iron sand to capture the sludge villain again, he said, "Huh, seems like I was a little late again." Detroit Smash! He then splattered the sludge villain, making it wane. Did you see that? He was able to make it wane. Cool. As people were starting to praise Bakugo for strong work, Midoriya was about to get scolded and said, "Don't say a word." "I know exactly what I'm blab about." "Oh, I shouldn't have used my quirk." "Oh, shut up. I saved him. That's all that matters. That should have been your job." Whatever. He started walking home, and this time he puts away his puppet back in the scroll. When he got back to his room, he started making more puppets. He started with the crow puppet, the first puppet Conqueror uses in the show. Okay, seems like I got it pretty well. I just need to cover the thing and spit a poison. Not enough that kills someone like before, but just enough that paralyzes them for 3 days. Which is what he does. He creates a poison that paralyzes someone for 3 days. Okay, now that that's done, now all I gotta do is cover the weapons, Sinbon, and other things. This is fun to do. As he sorry about that. Let's continue. As he continued that, he he then created the black ant. uh, how about I just put blades on the arm pieces? No point of using poison on a non-fighting based puppet. Hmm. But I will need someone to train with these puppets. When I have the memory, I need the skills and reflexes for it. He then started thinking of places where you can go. Ah, that beach. He then put the two puppets into a skull and went towards the beach. He then unsealed the crow and black ant puppet. Okay, let's see how you can do. He then made the puppets start fighting, or at least train fighting to see how they are. Okay, they're good, they're durable, but how strong? He then made both of them punch a refrigerator, two different ones, seeing how the crow puppet had more physical strength while the black ant was more defensive. Huh. I think I could put that defense into an offense. He then added, he then made it so pieces of the black ant can separate, allowing pieces of the crow to stab into them. Wooden coffin. Yep, that's what I'll call that move. Although it won't be often used, more like a last resort. Still a good move for me. Okay, now then. What else should I add? Nothing. He then continued to destroy garbage using his puppets, as then he heard someone talk. Wow, alright. You didn't train me. That's so manly. Of course, dang it.